First and foremost, Dan, thank you for your time. Amazing job on the film. I had a lot of fun with it. I couldn't stop laughing. Great job, by the way.
Thank you very much.
No problem. You play the antagonist kind of in the film, Alexander. Can you talk to me about what is motivating Alexander, the singer?
It's an interesting question. I mean, he initially he looks like he's a sort of rival to Lars and someone who's going to break up the band and take Sigrid away. And in Lars's eyes, Lemtov really represents everything that he wants to be. Lars has dreamed of being a prince of Eurovision since he was a kid, and so Lemtov really represents that for him. But as we get further into the story and further into Lemtov and Sigrid's story, we realize that it's not as clear cut as that, and that Lemtov has some interesting motivations for wanting Sigrid by his side, and he has a vaguely kind of tragic story underlying it all, which makes for a more interesting story.
Now, are you familiar with Eurovision?
Very much so. Yeah, I grew up in the UK, and growing up in Europe, you just know what Eurovision is. But it's really funny to me to meet grown-up Americans who are just coming to terms with the fact that it exists.
I had no idea.
It's amazing, and I love that. I can't imagine what it must be like to go your whole life and then suddenly be told that there's this truly bizarre thing that happens every year. That it kind of defies explanation, really. You just have to kind of watch our movie and then disappear down some YouTube wormholes to really explore the full glory of Eurovision.
That's where I found myself last night, down those Eurovision wormholes. If you had to choose a song to sing in Eurovision as Dan Stevens, what would that song be?
Oh my goodness! I mean, I'd have to try "Line of Love" and see how that how that fared alongside some real ones. It's a hell of a catchy song. The whole cast and crew was singing it for weeks afterwards. There's a lot of catchy tunes in this movie.
There actually are a lot of catchy tunes in this film. Now, I just recently saw you in The Rental at a drive-in movie theater. That was an awesome experience.
You were there?
I went. I was there.
Oh, great. I was there too.
Yeah, you were. Now, you've been choosing a lot of different roles as of late. Can you talk to me what drew you to playing such a whimsical character in this film?
Well, I guess, part of it was obviously getting the chance to work with Will, who's a real comedic hero of mine, in a musical comedy. And I've, really enjoyed getting more into musicals and comedies in recent years. And yeah, it was, a combination of that. And then they played me the song "Line of Love," and, I couldn't resist. It was too good to pass up.
Now, did you get to keep any of your costumes from the shoot? Because those are pretty amazing as well.
The only thing I hung on to was Lemtov's diamond ear stud.
Good choice. Now, let me ask you, correct me if I'm wrong. It seemed like you guys were shooting at the Highclere Castle, the Downton Abbey Castle.
It looks a lot like it. It's actually Nebworth Castle, which is it's just north of London.
Okay.
But it's a very similar kind of style, that sort of high Victorian, really opulent place that Lemtov inexplicably owns. It's like, I think he says it's like one of his top 5 houses.
I love it. Well, you listen, this summer you've been showing a lot of range with this film and The Rental. Congratulations on all the success. I love your work, man, and great job in this film. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Take care, Dan.